Hello, and welcome to James Karl Morrison's personal blog. 10. There's no point doing the thing anymore. It's nobody's gone. It's a bit retarded. I don't mind being clown, but it's a bit too silly now. And I'm not in the mood, as you can see. For anyone who's wondering, I had a few issues with my webcam, so I recorded video blog 9 on my camcorder. I can't upload it. I will, but there's really nothing much to say. Wow, yeah, cheery mood. Really cheery, happy-go-lucky mood now, aren't I? I'm sorry to all my regular viewers, my mates really, who watch this. I just have to vent my frustrations. And if you don't want to, if you wanted to tune in to see happy retarded Morris, give you updates and fuck up his lines, I'm sorry. I probably will do that, but it's going to be in a very rash tone. I'm sorry for that. But I'm really angry at the at my university. I've really up to my tether at the moment, and I'm sorry to say. And this has been caused simply because it's just not my thing at all. It's so so annoyed. It's what it's called. What it is. It's a very contemporary, artsy based university and very movement. I know I've said of this more than so many times now, but it's just driving me over the fucking edge. I mean, there's just no emphasis on the entertainment value, I mean, it's just nothing. As if dramatic theatre is just thrown out of the window. As if, oh, okay, we recognise that it's a theatre and it's a space and it's a performing space, but we don't have to pretend that it's the fourth wall. We don't have to pretend that it's a delusion of life. Well, okay, fine, but that doesn't mean that you have a green light to ponce around and do an expressive dance and act like a clown. At the end of the day, when you come up with a choreographed piece or a devised piece, most of the time it feels unique and it feels like you're doing something, but at the end of the day, if you don't have something to explain why you're doing that, then quite honestly it comes off very poncy, very artsy, and most of the people in the audience don't know what the fuck you're doing. And quite honestly, the amount of stuff that I've had to watch, I honestly don't know what the fuck they're doing and what the fuck they're trying to express. And quite honestly, I'm not alone. I honestly don't feel that I'm alone. Most of the people who've come here from adjoined partner colleges feel exactly the same way. They're used to scripted drama. They're used to actually doing some practical work, like working with light rigs, actually doing drama exercises, actually doing performing, learning certain aspects about theatre that has practical use. Here it's all about the arts and the jazz hands, and it's starting to fucking irritate the shit out of me, as you can tell by my voice. I wish I could explain it better. I wish I wasn't so harsh. Quite honestly, the people at Plymouth University are very nice. I mean, okay, the lecturers are up on a high horse, but so what? It's well, no, I mean that is a general complaint. I mean, they seem nice enough people, but they are definitely on a high horse. I mean, at the colleges, we were taught by educated people, but they talked to you as if you were a human being. They had a bit of humanity to them. They gave you a hand when you needed it. And I'm sure these guys are willing to give a hand to someone who's desperate in need, but at the end of the day, I feel like I've been patronised and talked down to constantly. And I don't know if they mean it, but it feels like it. And again, I'm not alone. There are constant names echoed around by students who feel that they've just not been taken seriously and they've just been patronised. And wow, I told you I wasn't going to be mumbling and ranting. I'm just sat here. I mean, this is it. This is how angry I am. I mean, but hey, I mean, I've tried to look at the best. I've try to look at the bright side. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't actually have anything other than university. I mean, the whole novelty of like living on your own and like having like girls sort of talking to you, if only for one night, and sort of ignoring or pretending that they didn't the next because they were like rip roaring drunk and they really don't want to be going up with the bold guy. It's sort of wearing off. The novelty's it's wearing thin. I mean, Jesus. I mean, do you know how low I've gotten? I joined a dating website again, but that just makes you feel worse, because honestly, being rejected by women who have got so desperate that they've gone to a website with men that are blatantly after sex, and you know, you feel bummed out being like turned down at a bar, but how fucked up do you feel after being turned down by a lady on a dating site? The lady who is obviously resorted, who's like 30, way past her prime, gained a shitload of weight, and okay, you're not good enough for her, even though she's single with no kids, 30, no job. I'm not good enough for her. Wow. Your bar is up way here, and it should be way down there. Yeah, fuck you. Well, okay, I apologise for that. Obviously, I'm very upset. I've had a bit of a rough day. All I can say, if you want to go to Plymouth University and do drama performance, just be prepared to do a lot of contemporary, movement-based, you could even call it post-dramatic theatre, and that's what it is. They do not like narrative, they like thought-provoking, if you can call it that, thought-provoking movement-based drama. And yeah, so for some people that's great. For me, I want something, you know, that I can use. And I mean, put it this way, Jesus. I mean, we've got a very talented head teacher who's been dancing for many years. Involved with one of my lectures in digital performance. They set out to do this project. 14 months it took him to do this project. Of course, they do have jobs, so take that into account. 14 months to do a 10-minute video to post on YouTube with only under 1,000 views. 14 months for a video that's been posted for a year, and they've hardly got 1,000 views. You know, YouTube might not be the best medium for like the arts, but at the end of the day, that is a sort of a broadened audience. You know, even the most successful like artsy fartsy stuff, they get around 60 views, maybe 70,000 views. Pardon me, 60,000 views. I just feel they should be appealing more. They should have a wider scope. I mean, I wanted to do a sort of a narrative-based drama here, but I've been told that it's going to have to be contemporary, and the only way to, even if it wasn't, the only way to please the markers would it to be contemporary. And it just pushes my buttons. There's just a bit of snobbery in this place that I just starting to wind me up, and it's not the students. It's nothing. I mean, I'm getting on well. I mean, the only complaint with the students really is that people are just so creative that there's just a clusterfuck of ideas. Literally, there's new concepts thrown every other minute. But you know, what can I do about that? You know, I'm just. I could say I'm fortunate to be in a group of smart people really who've just got their own views and opinions. But oh well, what can I do, eh? But anyway, rant over. I'm sorry if I've been a bit of a bummer. To all my viewers, like my loyal viewers, you know, sorry Kenzai, Volkamar, Soul Singer, his rapper sister. Hey, have a good day, take care, and I'm sorry if I'm being a bummer. Ciao. Now, this is a new recording software, so I'll just get into